Hello, my name is Max, and I'm going to be telling and disapproving anyone's supposed theories about black holes that you may have had. You may have true ones, but I'm just gonna probably just fill them in anyway. For one, black holes are not, I repeat, not solar vacuums. They may be created from stars and supernovas, which would generate the word solar vacuums, but they just have a very immense, huge gravitational field. Black holes Black holes have intense mass, and being that they have such an intense and tight, dense mass, that means it's going to generate a giant gravitational field. Any kind of matter will get sucked in. Light, stars, anything that is matter or creative matter, a black hole will suck in, except if something is bigger, has much more mass than the black hole. Which I know sounds ridiculous because black holes should suck up everything, but they can, only except for certain things. Black holes have a certain mass created from the mass of the star that they were created from. Like if it was an O-class star, then be a supernova and be a gigantic black hole. Let's say at like trillion in um in kilograms. Now, the black hole would only be able to suck up anything that was a trillion in kilograms or lower. Anything that had a mass more than a trillion kilograms would not be able to be sucked into that black hole. Or you can just stay a very large distance away from the black hole, or you can just have certain directory away from the black hole. So black holes are not inescapable unless you're too close to it. Next thing, black holes can create energy. Well, a lot of people say that they are dark matter, they don't create energy, they're all negative and stuff. That is not true. There are many black holes in the galaxy and around, including in our own Milky Way, and they have a lot of energy generated from them. So they often power some parts of the universe. For example, and I'm about the gravitational field thing. I'm going to show you with Pac-Man how that is very, very true. How that is pretty true. Let it just load up. Now, see how Pac-Man is sucking up things? Now, see how Pac-Man sucks up things at certain when it's in front of him. That was bad. Let me retry. But are you seeing in that Pac-Man only sucks up things that are close enough to it and at a certain trajectory of being like right in front of Pac-Man. Anything that is a perfect, which is why Pac-Man is a perfect example for a black hole. Anything that is right in front of it and close enough to a black hole, just like Pac-Man with those little balls, can get sucked up. Anything else will not. And I'm also going to show you the nature of black hole using a video game, a YouTube video. This is not copyright. I am just using a slight amount of it. Alright. Now see how the black hole expands and then it destroys? That's not how a true black hole would work. But you can see how a black hole would suck in something. If you see right there, It sucks in something, and then it's gonna implode. That's generally not true, but a black hole would essentially work like that. Now, the final thing I'm going to talk about with black holes is that they also have opposites of themselves. While most people should assume, and probably would rightfully assume, is that black holes opposite are stars because they're created from stars. The negative version, they consume them. That technically should be true. However, there's something called a white hole, which does the exact opposite of a black hole, which, while black holes would consume something with their gravitational fields, a white hole spits it. Quite literally. A white hole will refuse a black anything into its entry. You'd probably die trying to get into a white hole. And because white holes are complete opposite, in which anything that comes out of it has been speculated that white holes shoot out matter that's been coming from black holes, essentially making the pair of them be a wormhole. How someone would go through a black hole, get lost in for centuries in matter and time and space, and then repop out back out into another dimension. That is how a black hole and white hole works. A black hole consumes something, and if the matter, something that is made out of matter, is lucky enough, they will survive and go through the white hole and get spitted out into space. Thank you for listening, for your time, and for listening to my podcast. And I hope you've learned something about black holes and their nature and everything. Bye.